And tonight's game may be won or lost. On that front line, Smitty, what makes for an effective front court tandem, do you think?
I think, first of all, if that tandem can switch on pick and rolls, that tandem can shoot the basketball and also make plays somewhat like a guard. But the biggest thing is if they can rebound and able to guard smaller guys, this will make them great.
Interesting.
Yo, gang, what's good, baby?
Now here's Van Vliet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred Van Vliet's not the biggest, but his toughness score, his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
Back to Smith. Smith drawn the double team. Here's Randall. Trying to get open is Robinson. Randall no good. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. Three-pointer. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Barrett. Trying to get open is Randall. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Pass to Powell. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Smith. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Tipped away. Shot clock at 5. Great D that time from Hardaway. To the inside. Lays it up off the glass.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance. Able to complete the play through contact.
Pass to Barrett. Randall right side. And Hardaway comes to help. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Smith missing. It's been a quick start here for Toronto. On the wing, Hardaway. Back to Siakam. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Smith drives in. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And this is one of Smith's strengths. His ability to attack and cut through the defense and just finishing with ease at the rim.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Fires for 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Powell, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper. Powell's got his second bucket tonight.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Randall, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I wonder if Randall even felt that contact. So strong in the upper body.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Van Vliet. Left side Hardaway. 4 on the clock. And too long on the shot.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Morris looking over the floor. Over Adams. Morris with the bucket.
Terrible shot selection, but you got to appreciate his confidence.
Van Vliet with it. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive. Team averaging around 15.5 points a game.
And the Raptors took some heat for parting ways with reigning Coach of the Year, Dwayne Casey. But his successor, Nick Nurse, guided this franchise to an NBA title.
Tremendous self-belief and determination. The only NBA head coach who was also a head coach in college, the G League, and overseas. He's been preparing for this for a long time.
Now, here's Barrett. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Here's Van Vliet. Outside Hardaway. Back to Van Vliet. Fires from deep. Knicks with the rebound. Smith in the posts. From deep. That one doesn't drop. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 now. New York trailing. Here's Smith. Up top, Randall. On the wing, Morris. Down low. Portis. Morris trying to free himself up. Nice shot by Portis.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
Offensive rebound. And Adams. With the slam.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Randall. Misses off the left iron.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Siakam misses. To the middle. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, and no doubt Smith has the vision. When one of his guys has a clean look, he's quick to get the ball to them.
Back to Van Vliet. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. He's got 7.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now Barrett. He has 5. Johnson with the block. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Barrett. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Johnson.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
On the free throw, no good. And for a lot of these kids, Greg, it's interesting how quickly teams expect them to get up to speed. Case in point, R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I mean, he had only the 1 year of college, already being asked to produce. Fortunately, he's very mature for his age and generally plays up to the level of competition.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
There's the 3. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Missed inside. Now, here's Barrett. 7 points in the game. Ntilikina gets the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 1.
I really like the rhythm Ntilikina plays with. Good at sensing when to shoot off the pass.
And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Smitty, I heard this the other day, letting a player stay in the game after his 6th foul, but granting an extra free throw to the other team. What do you think of that?
Kevin, that's crazy. I mean, no way. I
knew you'd say that. I knew you would say that.
I do summer league games, and I watched this 10 fouls. There's no way we could have had that many fouls when I played. We have to keep it at 6 foul, and you're out.
Siakam outside. Pass to Ibaka. Over Gibson. Goes up again. Shot's good by Ibaka.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Knox. Now here's Portis. Some nice passing by New York here. The shot by Trier, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Count that one. And now a 3-point Raptor lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Ntilikina. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Looking very comfortable. Gibson rising up as soon as the ball touches his hand.
Now, here's Siakam. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Trier. 5 on the clock. It's tipped. .153 left in the first. And Brunson has it in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Knox. Right side, Portis. For 3. Ntilikina can't hit.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Pass to Horton Tucker. Hands it from downtown. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
Turn that down.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
For 3, Bullock. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Now Adams. Siakam, right side. It's good. Siakam's got his third bucket of the night.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors bringing the quarter to a close. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Ntilikina gets the bucket.
Fleshing out his offensive game over time. Ntilikina wants to keep improving in the paint.
Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Horton Tucker. That three off the mark. Knicks trail by 5. The Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Pass to Knox. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gibson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
How about the determination of Gibson? No one is going to stop him when he skies up.
And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Horton Tucker. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Horton Tucker's got 6.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Left side, Gibson. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kicks it out to Gibson. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Adams.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Adams has got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Pass to Knox. Robinson left side. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Horton Tucker. Goes up at the stripe. Rebounded by Knox. Knicks trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Bullock. Smith surveying the D. New York needs to get off a shot. And Reggie Bullock hits from deep. Bullock's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Knox misses.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. Knicks trail by 10. Smith outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Marcin Gortat. Well, few players in the NBA are as scary as Dennis Smith Jr. when he has speed towards the rim.
Smith just attacks with a ferociousness when he puts the ball on the floor. It can leap out of the building and strong enough to dunk over and through just about any player. Still developing the rest of his game, but you like his aggression when going to the hoop.
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Sometimes, Smitty, you see someone make a pass and wonder, how did he even see that guy? I mean, like, it's amazing to me.
Yeah, I think Chris Paul leads that list. I think from a big Jokic, Trae Young is a young guy, Ben Simmons, Doncic, those guys see the floor extremely well.
Pass to Morris. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Morris has got 5 points so far. Now here's Johnson. It's stolen by Morris. Oh, and here we go with Robinson. Nobody back.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That is his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And Smith turns on the Jets when he's running in transition. I just love the overall aggressive nature of his game.
And here's Brunson. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That one falls for Brunson.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for New York. 6-point game. Knocked loose. Here's Barrett. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the D, good night.
Outside Hardaway. Count it. And the Raptors lead by 6. Smith with it. He's got 5. Outside for Randall. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 7 points for Julius Randle.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Outside Hardaway.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit. And it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
The Raptors have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And if they stay this hot from the line, there's a good chance they'll hang on to that lead. They're at about 90% for the game.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. And the Raptors making a change here. Here's Trier. No points in the game yet for him. Morris, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backdoor.
And Siakam throws it down.
Aggressive move from Siakam, putting all that length and athleticism to work.
Over to the left wing. Now Barrett. 9 points in the game so far. Portis can't get it to go.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And the shot goes down. And that's now 10 points for Siakam.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Morris, no good. Toronto leading by 9. Here's Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Siakam's got 6 in the quarter.
This speaks to Siakam's all-around game. You're going to give me the mid-range jumper, I'll take it.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And the Raptors making a change here. And Toronto has possession. Outside Hardaway. Back to Van Vliet. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Pass to Morris. Launches a 3. That shot no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Van Vliet. Great D that time from Portis.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Out to the right wing. Here's Randall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The 7th pick back in 2014. Julius Randle goes about, 6'9", 240 pounds, Smitty. And he is one tough customer.
Yes, indeed, Kevin. A bruising paint present Julius Randle is. When he attacks the rim, he'll bulldoze defenders right out of the way.
Pass to Powell. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Powell's got 8.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Trier. And here is Portis. Covered by Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Ntilikina can't hit.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
There's 1:40 left in the first half. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I like seeing Ntilikina keep his balance despite the contact. This is how he converts these and ones.
Coaches talk about young players needing to experience the playoffs to understand that level. Smitty, why is that so hard to simulate without going through it?
Kevin, reasons why is in the playoffs, everything is taken to another level. Also, you seeing this team night in and night out. They know your plays, you know their plays. It comes down to just execution, and you can't have careless turnovers or those brain freezes you have in the regular season.
Powell for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Powell's got the lead up to 13 now for the Raptors.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Pass to Trier. Now Barrett. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Berea looking over the floor. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Pass to Horton Tucker. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Here's Ntilikina. Here's Gibson. No good on the last second attempt there. Lead. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Knicks trail by 12. Smith outside. Pass to Barrett. Takes it from 10. Gortat with the rebound. And here's Toronto. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Now here is Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you spend any amount of time watching Dennis Smith Jr., Greg, his leaping ability makes for some impressive highlights.
Kevin, he's got the size and the off-the-charts athleticism. Now just trying to figure out how to realize his obvious potential.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Off target from outside. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. They trail by 11. Morris right side. And here's Barrett. Poked away. And stolen by Siakam. He's off on that one. And New York will come the other way. Smith outside. Pass to Morris. Back to Smith. Fires the three. Rebound by the Raptors. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Up and in on the layup. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A nifty ball handler with some crafty moves. Smith Jr. knows how to create scoring opportunities for himself.
Brunson. And a miss there on the triple.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Raptors leading by 11. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So, Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Barrett. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from 11.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Here's Siakam. And there it is for him. Siakam's got the lead up to 13 now for Toronto.
You know, he's able to shoulder more and more of the load offensively. Siakam's star continues to rise.
New York, no good that time either.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
The shot by Powell, no good. Knicks trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Brunson has it in the corner. Oh, and here comes Smith, all alone. Here's Barrett. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's 13 points for R.J. Barrett. Pass to Horton Tucker. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith with it. 8 points for him. Outside for Randall. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Siakam outside. Tries it from 19. Here's Gortat. And he's on the money with his first shot today.
And this is where Gortat is most dangerous. A refined, confident interior scorer.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And players now, Steve, more able to dictate where they want to play. How has free agency changed since you came into the NBA?
I think the signing of shorter contracts, Kevin, guys with player options. And then I think also for a lot of players, they're not taking as much money, leaving money on the table because the endorsement deals off the court is making up for some of their money on the court.
And the Raptors call time here. And in recent seasons, we've seen Serge Ibaka involved in some extracurriculars. He can get a little chippy out there.
Yes, indeed. Last season, he had a 3-game suspension. Penalties can escalate for repeat offenders, something he's got to be aware of.
Morris inside. Pass to Barrett. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And here is Hardaway. Back to Gortat. The tray. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Sinks the triple. Hardaway's got 7 points.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Smith outside. Shot to stop the run. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Raptors have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Knicks trail by 17. Smith left side. Pass to Barrett. It's stolen by Ibaka. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Gortat. Goes back up. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Raptors lead by 19.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Clock at 6. Pass to Barrett. No good on the three.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Back to Van Vliet. Ibaka outside. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And that's now 7 points for Serge Ibaka.
Sound shot mechanics for Serge. He has confidence shooting it from out there.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Barrett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
And Greg, talking to scouts about R.J. Barrett, they love the athleticism. But what makes him especially good is the work ethic and the confidence.
Yeah, some elite prospects will take plays off. This guy never does. He's not one that sits around and reads his press clippings. He's a warrior, a leader, and he's proven to be a winner.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka's still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
Pass to Adams. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Adams has got his third basket of the night right there.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Knox. Good D by Hardaway.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. In the corner, Knox with it. Over Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For New York, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Fires the three. Ntilikina with the rebound.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Can't leave anyone uncovered around Ntilikina. He is so adept at exploiting situations like that.
Now Brunson. Pass to Johnson. Plenty of space. And he hits the jump shot. Johnson's got his first basket of the night.
The catch and shoot game, something you want to be able to do at this level. Johnson's been putting in the work.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the first one drops. And so he hits both. Here's Horton Tucker. 12 points for him. Pass to Brunson. Shoots the three. Here's Horton Tucker. Three-pointer. No good on that one.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
.143 left in the third quarter of the game. And the powerful one-handed slam.
So explosive moving towards the basket. Ntilikina is terrific at getting into the lane.
And Brunson has it in the corner. Pass to Ibaka. Just 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get a shot off. From 10 feet out. The kick out to Adams. Right wing. Toronto working the ball around now. Second shot opportunity. The shot is good off the backboard. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Pass to Ntilikina. Bullock with it. It's stolen by Adams. Fast break Toronto. They get the rebound to the wing right side. Here's Brunson. Jump shot is good. Brunson's got 6 points. Here's Ntilikina. 14 points for him. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Brunson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Brunson's got his third bucket of the night. And so it's Toronto ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Now here's Barea. Well, we see these sponsorship patches on these uniforms now, Steve. This is the third and final year of the test run. I think it's here to stay. What do you think?
I do too. I think the numbers have also coincided that it's here to stay. I think also the revenue. I think people love it, and I think the sponsorship helps.
Siakam hits them both.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016, now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
Pass to Powell. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
To the right side. Powell with the steal. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Powell for 3.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Peyton. Banked in off the glass. Peyton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Horton Tucker's shot is off. And here are the Knicks. And here is Peyton. Pass to Ellington. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's Barea. Ellington defending. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Barea. 6 to shoot. Here's Horton Tucker. And the three ball is good.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Peyton. That one falls. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's foul number 2 for him. You know, Steve, the business part of the NBA, very strong. But Commissioner Silver doesn't want to be complacent either.
No, he doesn't. He's always been forward thinking. They're doing a good job of being proactive and doing a good job of just throwing out ideas. And what I love the most, Kevin, working with the Players Association.
I'm with you. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
One of the league's best-kept secrets, Pascal Siakam out of Cameroon, discovered as a raw teenager at Basketball Without Borders back in 2012.
The three from Morris. Siakam pulls it in.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Knicks. Smitty, you're talking about Siakam. The Raptors president is from Nigeria and very active in the Basketball Without Borders program.
You're totally right. A prospect like Siakam was on his radar. The late first-round pick in 2016 was more than rewarding where he ended up at.
And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 20.
Incredible night for Barrett. He scores in a multitude of ways, and he brings the effort on every possession.
The shot by Powell, no good.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
And so it's New York with it. Here's Barrett. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Siakam. Well, we were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now. The quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve. Pass to Barrett.
Come get it, come get it.
And the layup's good off the glass. Barrett's got 12 points here in the second half.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now here's Powell. From deep. Randall grabs the board. In the corner, Barrett with it. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Aggressive and physical. Barrett creating the contact there to draw the foul.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
Toronto calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
The Raptors making a switch here. Raptors leading by 19 points. Van Vliet with it. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Ibaka. The shot will not fall. And New York will come the other way. Smith in the posts. Launches it. It's good from long range. Barrett's got 11 points in the quarter.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second three of this half, third of the night.
Inside. Here's Adams. And just miss after miss right now. Here's Smith. The rebound by Ibaka. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Van Vliet. Basket good. Here's Smith. Ball's knocked loose. Now Hardaway. Ibaka in the post. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
I love how Ibaka's developed this little pump fake. If you're the defense, you can't overreact against him.
And the Raptors making a change here. Steve revenue's climbing. We're seeing some star players make $40+ million a year. Top coaches making around $10 million a year. My goodness. Do you think coaches are due for a raise, though, Steve?
You know, I think all parties involved, the numbers will keep going up, Kevin. The franchise values are going up to over $1 billion. So I think coaches will get a raise, players will get a raise, and the guys that are playing at a high level, especially for coaches, if they're winning, their numbers will go up.
Pass to Barrett. They get a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Here's Adams. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
So it's the Knicks now. Smith inside. Barrett wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And, well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
And a wide open look for Siakam. And again, no good by Toronto. Knicks trail by 20. Here's Barrett. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Barrett's got 34.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. Drills the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 21.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Smith. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
A physical player. Even when you hit Smith Jr., he doesn't blink. Wills those shots in.
Top of the key, Siakam. And another basket for Toronto.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Well, Smitty, the league's unveiled a new way for fans to watch. 99 cents. You get a 10-minute viewing pass for every out-of-market game. That's something.
I love it, Kevin, because I think a lot of times with social media, people are start talking about a game, and you can jump right in and get a chance to catch the most important part of the game.
And making it so affordable.
Yes, indeed. 99 cents. That sounds good to me.
Toronto calls timeout.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
The free throw drops for Smith.
And it's the combination of athleticism, speed, and intelligence Smith Jr. has that's so impressive. Just a dynamic point guard with loads of potential.
Out to the right wing. From 17 feet out. Again, Toronto.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Out to Morris. There's the triple. Toronto grabs the miss.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now here is Smith. In the corner, it's Morris. From past the arc. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And it's 8 points for Marcus Morris.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game, Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time.
Here's Horton Tucker. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. On the wing, Morris. Again, the miss by Morris. Raptors leading by 19. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. First one falls for him. And for a team's schedule that includes 4 games in 5 nights, sports writers have introduced the term schedule losses due to fatigue. I just don't think that's very good, but it's a reality right now.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes, Kevin, you know these games, you travel a lot. Your legs are just done, and that's when you have to rely on a total team, play more guys. But it happens. You can't get out of this quicksand. You're going to have those type of losses.
Ibaka with the ball. Now defended by Randall. The three from Johnson. Knicks trail by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Pascal Siakam.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
.29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smith right side. In the corner, Barrett with it. Clock at 4. From the arc. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's Brunson.